All right, Dan, let's see.
What do you think? Lamborghini Aventador, technically what? This is the LP 700
Right.
4.
Is it 704?
700-4.
Oh, yes, dash 4.
Dash 4.
Yeah, so
it's
700
not 704.
horsepower. Yeah, I was going to say 704 horsepower is very precise for a name.
Lamborghini's weird in their design in that they started off very austere, I guess. It was like just plain Jane, nothing to it, like 350 GT and the 400 2+2, just sort of little bubbly, but nothing, no fins and no vents and no anything. And then they went berserk with the Countach, where they just blew it out of the water. And now they're kind of coming back around again to the, as much as you can fly under the radar with $500,000 worth of car under you, but not all the big fins and canards and everything sticking out.
Well, Lamborghini is so unique in that they do, you know, this one took inspiration from the Remington concept, and so that really made its way right into the Aventador, but also they've got all the other concepts, the Egoista and the Veneno, right?
And they
make limited runs of those.
Somebody trotted out the notion of a new Miura about 4 or 5 years ago that they kind of did. I don't know if there's a competition called Windshield Rake.
Yes.
But if there was, this thing would probably win. I don't know of a windshield that's got a steeper rake on it than this. I can't think of an automobile in any class that's got a steeper rake on it.
It's downright dangerous. If you were, I don't know, if like me, you'd get in your car sometimes and sort of throw something on the dashboard for a second while you're getting situated.
It's going through the windshield.
It's done. Well, it'll be.
You'll never see it again.
You can't get it. You need like a baby hand to get in there. But this is kind of cool. This sort of shape that they keep continuing on with the roof. The roof is a 2-piece carbon fiber piece that stores it in the front trunk. The front.
Yeah.
What so these are the panels for the roof.
Oh, I see.
And then they're just locked in. Naturally aspirated V12, 700 horsepower.
Wow. And I love it when the suspension goes from vertical to horizontal.
Well, and you can see adjustable push
camber plates or adjustable perch plates.
How many guys you think own this and then just start busting out the spanner wrench and giving a little quarter balance? He's driving it along. He's like, you know what? My wife put on a few pounds. Let me give an extra half turn on this side because when she's going with me, I got to get a little more tension on that spring.
No, it's definitely there because it's a lot. I think a lot of cars are sort of going down these brakes are a 3-piece carbon ceramic. Kryptonite, you know, this and that with a 9-piston caliber that's made of spent uranium, you know, and it's like, how much braking do you really need? And then they also do this one. These brakes don't actually work as well off the track, and it's like, all right, well then how much tracking are you doing of this car with your 16-inch rotor and your ceramic carbon, whatever? No, the point is you get to say to people, hey, look at that.
Well, it's alien space technology. We actually put a mode into Forza Motorsport 4. We've continued that into Forza Motorsport 5, where you can open the doors and the trunk and the engine as well, because honestly, when you look at a car like this, we're in the fortunate position that we get to be around cars like this quite a bit.
Sure.
And us, honestly, living around here in LA, you get to see these way more commonly. This we were looking at the number. This is like just around number 1,000 of this entire run of Aventadors. But having a game where you can get in, you live in, let's say you live in the Midwest and your town doesn't have one of these. You can open it up, you can, in the game, put your head in and see all these materials, see the suspension.
But also the lighting is always perfect in the game.
I love the fact that they just put the firing order on the plenum on top anyway. You know, when you change your plugs and you get those wires a little mixed up.
You probably do your own oil if you own this car, right? Don't you think?
Well, I must say I like the coupe version better aesthetically. But I can say that for almost every car.
I think I got to differ with you on this one in particular. I really like this with the roof removed. The same with the 12C. I thought the
the Maserati?
No, the McLaren.
The McLaren
12C. I thought the topless version of that was really beautiful.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. I got to see that one. What is the Maserati 12C that I always get confused with?
12C.
What is the Maserati that they built on the Enzo platform? That's the
12?
The MC12?
MC12?
Yeah.
Where do we go? Give us a website. What's the best place to go to check out Forza?
ForzaMotorsport.net is sort of your one-stop for all things Forza. And of course on Twitter, at Forza Motorsport, and hashtag Forza Horizon 2. We've got a lot of different ways to interact, but ForzaMotorsport.net is the main one.
And Forza Horizon 2, September 30th
September 30th. It's on both Xbox platforms.
Well, it was great seeing you again, and the work that you guys do is, I don't think it'll be appreciated in your lifetime, but future generations will build monuments to you. So you have that to look forward to. Of course, you'll be long since in the ground. So, until next time, this is Adam for Dan and Matt saying keep the air in the spare and the bag in the wheel.